Reina's room.
My name is Ryota Iketara. I'm not bragging bad. I'm good looking and a very popular uni student. But there's something that has been bothering me recently. Hey, Eve, it's ready.
I don't want it.
My girlfriend is so cold to me. We started dating when Eve asked me out. We were going so well at first, but we're nothing like a couple these days. We live together, but I'm eating alone again. I made too much for myself.
Here, open your mouth, Ryota.
Yeah, this is good. I love your meal. We had times like that. It feels so far away. We don't have enough physical intimacy. Wow, are you okay?
Yeah, I am.
Eve.
Hey, stop it. Let me go.
Oh, sure. Sorry. So, this is no good too. I'm leaving now.
Yeah.
Not even have a good day, eh? We belong to the same class at uni, but Eve prefers to go to uni with friends, not me. Can we say that we're a couple being like this? Does Eve even love me? I guess I can find out on our anniversary. Eve, tomorrow is our 1-year anniversary. Let's go on a date. I'll take you whenever you want. I've got enough for a trip.
I can't be bothered.
Can't be bothered? Is that all you want to say?
I'm being honest. I'm going to bed.
I guess we're done. It was the one who asked me out. Could it be the reason that she hesitates to break up with me? If that's the case, I should let her go to make her happy. I want her to be happy. I love her. Huh? If I love her, do I want her to stay as my girlfriend? But that's what I want, not what she does. I don't know what to do. I couldn't sleep while thinking too much. We're having lunch separately again. We used to be a lovely debate couple that the whole uni was talking about. Oh, they're coming this way.
Hey, how's it going with your boyfriend? Nothing to say, really. What do you mean? You don't love him anymore? What is it like to love? I just don't want to think about him right now. That doesn't sound good at all.
She doesn't have feeling for me anymore.
Hey, wasn't that your boyfriend? He may have heard us. Is he okay? Ew, it was him. But never mind. If it's like that, why don't you break up with him? I don't have any intention to break up. What? You're not making sense at all. Aren't I? That's great.
Today is our 1-year anniversary. We promised to celebrate it when we started living together, but Eve is not coming home. I've got a present as well, but no use. Huh? It's Eve. Well, I'm staying at my friend's tonight. This is the end, I guess.
I'm home. Huh? Are you going somewhere? Going for a trip?
Eve, I think we're done. She won't say anything. I take it as a yes. It's much easier than I thought.
Wait, Ryota! I don't want to break up! Please, don't leave! Stay!
Are you saying that now? It's too late. You made it clear what you think of me.
No, you're thinking wrong. I'm crazy about you, just...
But you were saying that you didn't even think about me.
Don't worry. Around the time we started living together, you were saying you want to respect our spaces at your friend's house. I was intentionally trying to keep a good distance, otherwise I couldn't help being way close to you all the time.
Have you been like this so that I would dislike you?
Yes, exactly. To tell you the truth, I want to be close to you all the time, even when we are at uni. I want to kiss you every day, but I don't want to interfere. I was holding myself back because I didn't want you to dislike me.
You didn't have to hold yourself back at all. You can be close to me all the time. I'd like that if it's you. I love you.
Would you? Are you sure, Ryota? Can I? All the time?
Sure. I'm sorry if I misread you. I'll treat you even better from now on. I promise. You don't have to hold anything back anymore.
Ah, Ryota, I love you. Thank you for your promise. I believe you.
We'll be together from now on. No way I'd break up with someone who loves me so much. I'm so glad that you told me the truth.
I'm glad to hear that. I never want to break up with you either.
I want to know what you are thinking more, and I want you to know what I think more. So we won't misunderstand each other anymore.
I won't misunderstand you. I know everything about you.
Everything? That's a bit of an exaggeration, don't you think? Oh, how did you know what I said at my friend's house? You weren't there.
That's thanks to this.
What's this?
A bugging device. You've never seen one before? There are lots around you.
Hey, what do you mean by that?
You said I don't have to hold anything back. Give that to me, what I said.
Whoa, hey, what are you doing? No, I was screwing my words. Hey, do you have to delete my Pi account as well?
Of course I do. You shouldn't exchange messages with other girls when you have a girlfriend. That's counted as cheating. It required so much effort not to say anything before.
Are you serious about what you just said?
I am very serious. Here, it's all gone. Right, let's move on. Fill this in.
Is this a marriage registration form?
Yes, it is. You just fill in your section and it'll be ready to go. Let's complete it and submit.
Hey, hang on. This is not right. We are still at uni and haven't even talked about getting married.
What? You've just said we'll be together from now on, haven't you? Listen.
I'm sorry if I misread you. I'll treat you even better from now on. I promise. We'll be together from now on.
I knew a brilliant lawyer. With this proof, I'd win for breaking off our engagement. The compensation for mental suffering will be expensive. Can you afford it?
Are you threatening me?
I'm just kidding. But I'm just reminding you that we should be responsible for what we say. Was what I recorded a lie?
No, it wasn't. I'd say that, but it doesn't mean to marry you.
It totally does. I'll never let you go.
I should have read much earlier.
There is no escape from me.
I'm home. I'm so hungry. Again, the room's a mess. Dinner's not ready. And you're asleep. My name is Love. We've been married for 5 years now, and lately we've been growing apart. While I've been working at the office every day, Kazuki has been lazing around every day without doing any housework because he works from home. I honestly didn't expect him to be like this.
Cheer up! You did your best. By the way, I made your favorite chocolate.
Oh, really? The shape is crooked, but it looks yummy. I admired Kazuki, who was always cheerful and willing to try anything, in comparison to my flatly negative personality. I loved how kind he was to me, making me chocolates even though he was clumsy. Wake up, Kazuki! I said, wake up!
Oh, welcome home, love.
Oh, what? This is not a time! Look at this room! You left the room a mess! And it's your turn to make dinner today.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh my god, it's not about apologizing. I've had enough of this. You did the same thing the other day.
I said I was sorry. You're so fussy.
What do you mean I'm fussy? It's because you're sloppy.
I'm getting a headache from you being so annoying. I'm going to go to sleep in my room.
It's happened again. Why do we get into this kind of relationship? I'm hungry, but I clean up this room first. As I was vacuuming, I bumped into Kazuki's bag and the contents scattered out. Oh, I messed up. Huh? What is this? Medical certificate. It was Kazuki's medical certificate. It included the name of a disease I never heard of, and a diagnosis that he had only 6 months to live. What? You are kidding, right? I rushed to look up the name of the disease on the internet. Then I found that Kazuki's recent behavior matched exactly. Oh god, the reason why he seemed so lazy lately wasn't because he was full of it. He was sleeping because his body was in pain, and yet I behaved so badly towards Kazuki. Oh no, I need to apologize to Kazuki and find out about his illness. Are you awake, Kazuki? About earlier... Kazuki? Kazuki! Are you alright, Kazuki? Kazuki! I called an ambulance in a hurry, as Kazuki was unconscious on the floor. Kazuki was in a very dangerous condition, and although he was treated, he didn't wake up. Kazuki, please wake up. Why did you tell me you were sick? Was it because I wasn't reliable? Because I was always complaining? Because you don't like me anymore? I'm sorry. I was the one who drove you into this mess. You are too kind. That's why you hid it from me, so I wouldn't worry about you. By yourself. You've been working so hard all this time. I'll apologize to Kazuki when I wake up. I'll tell him I love him. It's not that I stopped feeling love from Kazuki. It's that I wasn't giving it to him. Oh yeah, I haven't had chocolate in a while. The one Kazuki used to make me.
Love.
Kazuki? Kazuki!
Your face is all messed up. Are you okay? Ha, how much did you cry?
Kazuki, well,
Hey, love, can you hear me out? Let's get a divorce.
What?
The divorce papers are in my room. All you need to do is sign them.
Hey, wait a minute! I don't understand. Why do you have divorce papers? Since when were you thinking about it? No.
You're crying for me. I'm sorry for being such a bad husband.
Kazuki! Wake up! I said, wake up! Why are you being so cruel? I haven't even said what I wanted to say. What do you mean, you're a bad husband? I told you not to apologize. Kazuki seemed to wake up just to tell me that, and after that, he stayed unconscious and didn't wake up for a long time. Hey, Kazuki! I had a good day at work today and things turned out well. Oh, and the cafe we went a long time ago is celebrating its 3rd anniversary. Let's go there before it's over. And what else? I went to visit him every day since then, hoping Kazuki would wake up again. Days like that lasted for days. After work, I spent time with Kazuki at the hospital until the last minute, then went home and just slept. Oh, my bad. I dozed off for a bit. Maybe it's because I've been running around today. I didn't eat properly because I didn't have much of an appetite. And when I went to bed, I couldn't sleep because all I could think about were the memories I had with Kazuki. Understandably, I was gradually losing weight. I'm so tired. I can't think straight and I keep making mistakes at work. I'm so weak. I get dizzy and fall over. I'm such a mess without Kazuki. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I said, I'm sorry. I'm home. I don't know if I can do this any longer. I can't take it anymore. In the beginning, I slept in bed to feel Kazuki's warmth even if only a little, but it gradually stopped smelling like him, and now I just felt empty. It was hard for me to be at home without Kazuki. So I unconsciously avoided the house because I didn't want to stay at home expect to sleep. Oh, love, you've been looking a little pale lately. Are you okay? Oh, I'm okay. I'm just a little sleep deprived. Oh, is that so? If that's the case... Lately, people around me have been worrying about me. So I decided I need some time to forget about Kazuki for a little while. So I made time for my hobbies for the first time in a long time. But all the hobbies I wanted to do were the ones Kazuki showed me, and the memories of Kazuki came flooding back, making me miss him even more, and making it more painful. It's getting late. I have to get to the hospital. I need to go, but I'm so tired. I don't want to move. To be honest, I can't stand seeing Kazuki sleeping all the time. But I want to talk to Kazuki. If I could talk to him, even just a few words, I'd apologize for everything I've done. Maybe I shouldn't go today. I'm hungry. Come to think of it, I haven't eaten at home since then. Oh, I wonder if there's anything in the fridge. What is this? Chocolate? Did Kazuki make this for me? No way! When did he...
To my beloved love, well done on your work. You've been busy every day lately, so eat this and relax.
Kazuki, thank you. Oh. It's really sweet. It's exactly the kind of sweetness I like. After I finish eating this, I'm going to go see Kazuki. Kazuki?
Love!
Kazuki?
Ha ha ha, you're squeezing too tight.
Kazuki! Why? How? When did you wake up?
Not too long ago. The doctor was surprised, and I'm surprised too.
Oh, I see. Listen, Kazuki. There's something I've been meaning to tell you. I love you, Kazuki.
Yeah, I love you too.
Yeah. We'll always be together forever. Oh, when did I fall asleep? Kazuki! Kazuki! Kazuki, are you sleeping? Aren't you going to wake up? Oh, was that a dream just now? Alright, I'll see you tomorrow, Kazuki. I didn't know if it was a coincidence or a dream that Kazuki woke up, but I kept visiting Kazuki, believing that he would hug me again. A year later, I'd opened the door as I always did. Kazuki! Doctors and nurses were gathered around Kazuki's bed, and Kazuki was sleeping peacefully in his bed as usual. What was different was that Kazuki's hospital room would no longer be there tomorrow. Kazuki would no longer be able to hug me. No. Kazuki!
I'm home. Oh, I'm so tired. Today I was so hurt. I'm Lisa. I work in the sales department of a company and lead a difficult but very fulfilling life.
Welcome home, Lisa. Good job today.
This is Koichi, my boyfriend, and I live with him. Koichi usually works part-time and does all the housework. And I was like, this is the worst. Are you listening to me, Koichi?
Yeah, I'm listening. That was tough.
But then I managed to follow up and things worked out. I really don't know what would have happened without me. It's a real struggle with all the incompetence.
You're amazing.
So tomorrow, I want a healthy meal, something like a salad from the department store. I've been eating too much lately at social outings.
Okay, we'll have a healthy salad.
Socializing is hard. You can't eat what you want, and entertaining people is tiring. You're lucky part-time work is easy because you don't have any responsibilities, and the rest of the time you're just doing chores around the house. But recently, I kept coming home to find that there was no food prepared for me. Koichi, are you sleeping again?
Sorry, Lisa. Welcome home.
Were you sleeping all day? What about my dinner?
Sorry, I've been sick all day.
Huh? You said the same thing yesterday and the day before that, and you still haven't recovered? If you took better care of your health on a regular basis, you wouldn't get sick.
But
First of all, what do you mean there's no food for me after all the hard work I've done? I can't feel any gratitude from you. You should be more grateful to me since all you do is work part-time and do the housework. You must be so lucky to be able to make a living just by sleeping.
I'm sorry.
The next day, I had a problem at work and had to work through the night. There was no train, so I stayed at work and went home. The next morning, I'm home. I'm screwed. I'm definitely going to bed very soon. So people come home tired, and you don't even greet them? Where are you, Koichi?
Oh, welcome home, Lisa.
You should at least welcome me back. Huh? What's with the room looking so clean? I looked around the living room, and not only was it clean, but it was neat, with less stuff. What's up? Are you redecorating our room?
No, it's not that. Actually, I found someone I like, and I want you to break up with me.
Huh? Hey, you're joking, right?
I'm not kidding. I'm serious.
Are you serious? Wait a minute. What do you mean? You mean that when I was working so hard, you were thinking about other women? You've been feeling better lately and smiling more. That's what it was. Oh my god, that's terrible. How can you say that when you've been living on other people's money?
I'm sorry.
You're not sorry. I don't want to see your face. Get the hell out of here.
Okay, Lisa, thank you for everything.
Shut up! Get out of here! I looked in the living room and Koichi's room and found that only Koichi's things were all gone. Maybe because I was alone, the room felt spacious. What? He was going to leave today. While I was working my ass off, he was packing his bags, thinking about women. It's a good thing, since I was already taking care of him anyway, and lately, I've been so pissed off at his face. Huh? What's this? Diary? Come to think of it, that guy used to write in a diary or something every day. I'm so pissed off, right? I might throw it away. Since the page I had somehow opened was dated recently, I decided to read the diary to see if there might be something about the woman. Let's see, just imagining the look of joy on her face makes me look forward to making them.
It's been a while since I've gotten a dinner request from Lisa, so I'm going to go all out. I hope she'll be happy. I've been in bad shape again lately. I've been sleeping all day and haven't been able to do much housework. I wish I could at least cook something decent for Lisa, but I'm really sorry that I haven't been able to do that. Lisa is always trying her best, and I love her smile. That's why I can't be with her anymore.
No matter how much I read, the woman's name was not mentioned anywhere, but rather, it was all about me. What is this? What does this mean? Did Koichi feel this way? Koichi was suffering from a bad health condition, and I didn't care about him, and I cursed him with terrible words. Compared to Koichi's pure feelings, my ugly hurt seemed to have been exposed, and it was unbearable. There's more.
Koichi's diary. The surgery is finally happening tomorrow. They say the chance of success is about 50%. I'm really anxious, but I want to spend the rest of my time with Lisa with a smile on my face. I can't say this to Lisa, and I've been holed up in my room lately because I don't want to cause her unnecessary worry and trouble. I want to see her face. I wonder how Lisa would feel if I suddenly said goodbye. I wonder if she'd be relieved or sad. I'm going to say goodbye in a way that she won't like. It would be better for Lisa's sake.
What does he mean, surgery? And he lied about liking other women just to make me hate him? Surgery tomorrow means today. A 50% success rate means that maybe I have to apologize to Koichi. I have to see Koichi and apologize to him. I have to tell him that I love him too. I now realized my feelings for Koichi, but I didn't even know which hospital he was in. I'm so stupid. How come I don't even know where he goes to the hospital? Why didn't I listen to Koichi? I frantically flipped through the pages of Koichi's diary to see if I could find any clues. Somewhere, please. There it is. Part of the diary contained a note about the location of the hospital. Hospital. Koichi could be here. I had no proof that Koichi was at this hospital right now, but with no other clues or ideas, I hurried to the hospital mentioned in the note. I had to hurry. I don't know when the surgery is, but I want to see Koichi before then. No, I have to see him. I managed to get a cab in front of the station. Please hurry and get to hospital.
Okay.
Please, make it in time. I still have so many things I want to say to Koichi, and if I don't say them now, I will definitely regret it. When I arrived at the hospital, I asked at the reception where Koichi's surgery was and ran. Koichi! Just as the operating room came into view, I found Koichi being carried in. Koichi, wait!
Lisa.
Koichi, I'm so glad I made it. Listen, there's something I have to tell you. I'm very sorry for everything I've done. I was the one who was being spoiled. I took advantage of your kindness and said terrible things. I could have made you hate me, but you still thought of me first. I finally realized after you left, I love you. I want you to stay by my side. I want to live with you. So please stay with me again.
Thanks, Lisa. I was ready to quit living. Even if the surgery was successful, it would be hard for me to make a living in society. And after losing you, the love of my life, I had given up on everything. But you've made me want to live a little longer, as long as you're with me.
Yes, I'll be with you. I'll always be with you. So good luck.
I saw your smile, so that's all I need to keep going. I'm going.
Koichi then went into the operating room. It's a beautiful day today. I'd love to go on a picnic.
Great! Then what do you want for lunch?
Everything you make is so good. I'm not sure.
Then I'll pack everything you like.
I'm looking forward to it. But make sure to include some of your favorites too.
I just want to see you smile. That's all I want. She's always serious this time of day. My name is Kumamoto, and I'm a college student. She's Natsuki. She's my girlfriend, and we live together. We've been together for almost a year. Is it okay? I used to not care about this kind of stuff. The reason I'm having trouble is because of Natsuki. She's been cold to me lately.
What?
Huh?
Aren't you too close?
I knew she'd be angry.
Stop smothering me. Seriously, stop.
It didn't used to be like this.
I told you before to stop because you're in my way. Listen, I'm watching a Korean drama.
Yeah, I know.
The time I spend watching this drama is my always harass. Don't get in my way.
Okay.
I swear, I'm starting to hate you.
Does she really feel that way? I was beginning to think that maybe Natsuki already hated me. Natsuki's attitude is too cold, and she's changed in ways I can't imagine since we started dating. The next morning,
I slept a lot. Huh? Kumamoto isn't here. Did he wake up before me? Good morning. No reply. Maybe he's sleeping in the other room. Hey, are you there? Huh? It's funny. We spent the holidays together, but maybe he went somewhere. Oh well, I'm going to watch all the Korean dramas at once while he's gone. It's great. No interruptions. I don't know why. I can't concentrate. I was pissed yesterday when he interrupted me, but maybe I said too much. And that's why Kumamoto went out? Is it my fault? I shouldn't have said he was in the way or that I didn't like him. Why did I say that? I'm sorry. Kumamoto?
I'm home.
Welcome home. I get the feeling he's not mad. Thank goodness. Huh? Why is he sitting there?
Didn't you watch TV?
Why isn't he sitting next to me? Oh, I was just about to watch.
Well, I think I'll go take a bath.
He's not going to watch with me. Okay. The mother is acting weird. I wonder if he's still mad at me about yesterday? What should I do? Is he angry? What should I do? But maybe he just wanted to go for a bath. Today, where did he go? Could it be an affair? Was he cheating on me just because I was acting cold towards him? What should I do?
I'm so refreshed.
Oh, hey!
Huh?
Where were you?
What?
Yeah, you left suddenly.
Oh, club meeting.
Club meeting?
Yeah, I got called by the club member on a moment's notice. We all went to karaoke.
Oh, okay. That means girls, too.
Yeah,
Of course. You know that club has girls. Hey,
huh?
aren't you going to sit next to me?
No.
Oh, okay. What should I do? Well then, shall I make dinner?
I already ate.
Okay.
Yeah,
You can sit on the couch, okay?
why?
Huh?
Why should I sit there?
What does he mean by that? I mean, I feel bad about you sitting on the floor, you know. And if you sit on the floor, it gets dirty.
Fine.
What?
I'm going to go sit in the chair over there.
He's not sitting next to me. Why isn't he sitting next to me? Why is he avoiding me so much today? He wouldn't even look at me in bed. Maybe he doesn't like me anymore? You know.
What? You're not going to sleep?
Please, don't hate me! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! You're mad at me? I'm so sorry! Please, don't hate me! I know I said you were in the way, but I miss you when you're not around, so... Hey, wait! You're kidding! Did he leave? Hey, wait! What? I thought you left. What?
A little early, but a 1-year anniversary gift. Why are you crying?
Because you...
I had a friend from my club help me pick out a gift.
Really?
I was just wondering what makes girls happy.
Can I open it?
Yeah,
It's so cute.
I'm glad.
I thought you were breaking up with me.
Huh?
I thought you didn't like me anymore.
If it keeps going like this, I might break up.
What?
I want you to spoil me, and I want to spoil you more. Well, you're about to cry again.
I don't want to break up.
Haha, I'm just joking.
You idiot! I love you.
I love you too.
Hey,
What?
do you want to take a bath together?
Huh?
I was dying of loneliness, Ariel.
So...
When you're lonely, you need to touch each other.
What?
Do you still get turned on by me? Huh?
Let's hurry up and get in the bath.
Oh no! I'm too tired to move. Kumamoto, do the laundry and make dinner. And wash the bathtub too.
Hey, I just got back and I'm tired too.
Huh? I'm extra tired from working on my day off. You should know that without me having to say it.
My name is Kumamoto, and I have been living with my girlfriend Natsuki for years now. When we first moved in together, I was thrilled with our life together and enjoyed every day.
Welcome home, Kumamoto.
I'm home. Did you cook dinner by any chance?
Yeah, it's not much, but...
Thanks, but Natsuki, you're tired from work too, so don't push yourself. And now, here we are. At first, she was kind to me and took the initiative in doing the housework. But now she puts me in charge of the housework more and more, and her language has become abusive. Well, I guess she's tired after working consecutive days. Oh well, let's do it. First of all, let's see what we are going to do about dinner. We don't have any ingredients, and I'm tired too. Still, I had not lost my love for Natsuki, and I continued to endure, believing that one day she would return to the Natsuki from before. Oh, it's here. It's really useful in this kind of situation. Natsuki, the food is here. Let's eat.
What do you mean? The food is here. Huh? You can't be serious.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Are you going to make me eat such flattering food at night?
I mean, you asked for dinner.
If you want delivery, I can do it too. It's nighttime. Make it something healthier. Ugh. Why do you have to be so inconsiderate?
Then why didn't she just order whatever she wanted at the delivery? Every day was like this, and it was getting harder and harder to have a conversation with Natsuki. Both of us were busy with work every day, and it was hard to find time for the two of us. I thought that the anniversary trip we had been planning for a while would be a good opportunity to get this relationship back on track. And Natsuki was looking forward to the trip, so I had high hopes. Natsuki, about the upcoming trip date.
Oh, I'm not going to make it that day.
What? Why?
A guy friend of mine from Paris is back here, and we decided to hang out for the first time in a while.
Oh, but we've been planning the trip for a while.
You and I can travel again. It's really been a few years since I've been with my friend.
Huh? She's prioritizing her guy friend over travel plans with me? No way. To be honest, I was shocked. I guess it was partly because of all the frustration I had been feeling, but I didn't think she would cancel the trip. You don't have any idea how I felt when I was planning this trip. What was that time we spent together researching on the internet about where to go, looking at delicious looking restaurants and getting excited? Natsuki doesn't like me anymore after all. Oh, I'm sick of it all. Let's break up.
Huh? What are you talking about? Don't tell me you're mad at me for canceling your trip. That's so gross.
Let's break up.
You think I'm going to apologize? If you say so, I'm not going to change. You know what? Don't get mad at me for something like that. It's depressing.
Something like that? You know how much I was looking forward to this trip? And now you want to go out with your guy friends?
Huh? I'm meeting a friend I haven't seen in a while, so it can't be helped. Stop making a fuss over nothing.
Ah! I realized that there was nothing more I could say to Natsuki. To Natsuki, that's all I was. I couldn't stay here any longer.
Kumamoto, about the comic book I borrowed the other day. What are you doing? Ew, you're not really going to read, are you?
I've got that comic book right there, and I'll give you all of it.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you serious? You said you were breaking up with me yesterday, so you're trying to get out of here out of sheer stubbornness. Don't worry about it. If you apologize now, I'll forgive you. Just say something. I said I'd forgive you now.
Even though I was about to leave, Natsuki's attitude did not change at all.
Well, you'll be back in a few days anyway. Why don't you come back after you cool off?
Here.
What's this?
Well, take care.
He really left. Ugh, a letter is such a big deal. What did he write?
Dear Natsuki, thank you for being with me for so long. We've been fighting a lot lately, and I'm sorry I haven't been able to notice how hard you've been working and how you've been feeling. I love your bright smile. Please continue to be a cheerful and bright Natsuki. Kumamoto.
What's this? I like Kumamoto too. This isn't fair. I miss Kumamoto. Where's Kumamoto? Don't leave me. Wait, Kumamoto. Please, don't go. Hey, please, Kumamoto, don't go. I'm sorry. I'll try harder. Please, I won't be trouble anymore. Don't leave me. I love you, Kumamoto. I love you. I'll be useful to you from now on. Don't leave me. I'll do all the housework. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Gosh, I'm sorry.
Okay, fine.
Kumamoto.
I was serious. I was serious about leaving. But when you answered seriously, that got me thinking for a minute.
Uh-huh.
Can you really remember how you feel now?
Yes, I'll never forget. I will definitely take care of you.
Good then. Let's go home.
Yeah, thanks, Kumamoto.
Natsuki and I went back to the house and I was putting my stuff back. Thanks for helping me. I can do the rest myself. So you can relax, Natsuki.
Yeah, okay.
I was really going to leave, but I'm glad Natsuki changed my mind. Now let's see if we can go back like before. I had high hopes for resuming living together with Natsuki. Later, as I was unpacking alone, I heard a noise in the bathroom. Is Natsuki going to take a bath? I heard the shower running and a faint laughter. Natsuki's laughing. Good. I was relieved that she was smiling, as I had no intention of making Natsuki cry. Not too long after that, Natsuki came back to the room.
Kumamoto,
What is it?
hey, you like me, right?
Yeah, I like you.
Thanks, Dad.
Something smells funny.
Hey, check this out.
Natsuki's left arm, which she held out to me for me to look at, had marks on it that said Kumamoto on it, that looked as if they had been dug up by a bear and a knife. Hey, what the hell? Blood was still dripping from Natsuki's arm, and a pool of blood had formed on the floor. The strange smell I detected was the smell of blood.
I like you so much. I dug it. Besides, I thought it would be a good memory to remember today.
You've gone too far. There's so much blood. I quickly stopped the bleeding on Natsuki's arm with a piece of clothing I had nearby. You're bleeding badly. We better go to the hospital.
Also, look at this. I changed my cell phone's wallpaper to your face. I've erased all my contacts except for yours.
All of them? What are you going to do when you want to contact someone?
No, I don't need to contact anyone. All I need is you.
However, you look at it, I thought this was too much. I gently removed my bloody arm and turned around to take Natsuki to the hospital tentatively. Natsuki, we should go to the hospital.
Kumamoto, we are going to be together forever. I love you.
Thank you for watching till the end. I will be grateful if you could subscribe and comment.